world. Let's get started. Hola, aloha, cha, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagamasma. Здравствуйте, привет, bona, dzień dobry, sziasztok, hello, Sincha, yabosio, teresa, welcome, saskaka, marhaban, merhaba, habiri, shalom, wherever you are across the world. My name is Brunel. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, so Makeup Revolution, or should I say Revolution Beauty. I've got another load of eyeshadow palettes. Jesus. Okay, so I've got 2 out of the 4. These are the Precious Stone eyeshadow palettes. They have got Ruby, which, as you can guess, got some reds and so on in there. They've also got Diamond, which is mainly grey. And I recently bought an eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution, brand new one, which I've not even used, which got quite a few greys in there. So well, actually, it's basically a grey eyeshadow palette. And so I didn't feel the need to buy that. Then I've also got the rose quartz one as well, which has got some rose gold and some lots of golds and some browns in there. Again, I've got a huge number of eyeshadow palettes with those colors, so again, I didn't get it. The ones that I did buy are the emerald, which has got some greens and so on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Is this one. This is what it looks like. And you've got, so it's very, very pretty. It very much reminds me of certain eyeshadow palettes. So I've got the emerald, but I'm going to do a kind of a try out to review of the Amethyst one, which is the one that really stood out to me. And as soon as I saw it, I went, oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, whatever. So I saw that and I thought, yes. And this reminds me of the Stila eyeshadow palette. I cannot remember the name of it to save my life, but when I saw this, it really, really reminded me of it. And as you guys know, I love my purples, or my purples there for me. So I am going to review this one here, and we are going to see what it's like. For those of you who are interested in the swatches, I kind of now I started doing swatches videos separate, just so for those who just want to see the swatches. So look out for that. There'll be a video of these 2 eyeshadow palettes together, so you can see for yourself what the swatches are like. But we are going to go off with the application. Now, on my eyes, I just use foundation really, and that is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation in the shade 71W Y. So I'm going to get started. Oh yeah, just what else? 20 eyeshadows in total in the palette. In this particular one here, Amethyst, we've got 9 matte plus another one with a little bit of shimmer. And then you've got a combination of pressed glitter as well, which is the shade Champagne, which is very, very pretty. Very much looks like champagne. And then you've got others as well. So we are just going to dip in. I'm going to go first of all into maroon. The actual brush that I am using is the, which one is it? Makeup Addiction tapered blender brush. And I'm just going to dip into maroon and see. There's a little bit of fallout, but not too much. And let's see what it's like. Okay, it is pigmented, but on me it does look a little bit ashy. I would have preferred it to be a bit warmer, but as you can see, nice amount of pigment and blends very, very easily as well. That is the first shade that I use, maroon, and now I'm moving into this one here, which is Regal. I'm going to use the same brush I used before. I didn't want to sort of soften the shade a little bit. Much better. These are a dream to blend. So easy, so quick, no effort needed whatsoever. Just right up my alley. So jumping in with mauve, I'm going to actually use my finger. And it's just such a pretty shade. I'm going to use that. starting with my finger and see how that applies, and hopefully that will be okay. If not, then we shall go in with a brush. Yes, yes, people. So pretty. Let's try it with a brush and see. No, I don't think it's gonna really work with a brush on its own. Hold on a second, I'm just gonna try and see what happens. All right, people, now that I've the brush, let's see what difference that makes, if any at all. Not bad. Easiest for me, apply it with finger all over and then go in with a brush to sort of neaten things up a little bit more. And then I'm just going to use luster, and I'm just going to apply it with my finger, to be honest, on the outer corners of the eyes. Ooh, what a beautiful shade. Oh, look at that. That is just a beauty of a shade. Oh yeah. Stunning shade. All right, the last shade that I used on the outer corner of the eye was this one, Luster. So I'm going to go off and finish off my face, and I'm going to add Regal to the bottom of my lash line, and that will be it. And yeah, we'll see how it all ends up, because it's looking a bit much at the moment. We shall see. All right, you amazing people, this is my face all done. Not too sure about the lipstick shade, whether it really goes or not, but you know what, it is on my lips and it is staying. I'm not taking it off, so that's that. It is one of the LA Splash lip colors. Unfortunately, the labels come off. I cannot tell you which particular shade this is, sorry. But yeah, what do I think about this? I've got a little bit of fluff all over my top. So what would I say? I would say yes, go for it. However, if as usual, budget is £10, but you know what, if you haven't got it to splurge, then you haven't got it to splurge, okay? But if you are a makeup collector and you haven't also got these kind of colors, then find it very autumnal, so very right for this time of year. And the eyeshadow palette itself is very pigmented, but it blends really easy, so I do like that very much. Unfortunately, for someone like me and my skin tone, as usual, there are there are shades that I can discount. The first two here, no. This one obviously is not going to do much for me, unless obviously you want something with white or really light, like a cut crease or anything like that. That I can also discount. For me, I tend not to do that. Why? Because I've got a lot of landing space. And if I'm not careful with the shades that I pick and so on, then I could look like a drag queen. No offense, drag queens out there, but that's not the look that I'm going for. So I kind of, I have to think carefully about the shades that I use as well. But it definitely is a nice palette, and I love these particular shades. I can see myself creating different looks with this eyeshadow palette, which is a must for any eyeshadow palette as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, so £10, not going to break the bank. Well pigmented, and that's that. And if you want to support the brand as well, then hello, who am I to stand in your way between you and your cash and your brand? Go ahead, do as you will. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, go for it.